Sting.
Welcome back. The spoils of success on Carlton Draft Caulfield Cup Day go to ethereal Scott Seamer. What a day, riding a treble, but it's nothing compared to the joy that he has, not only here going in returning to scale, but surviving a protest from Damien Oliver. Sheila Laxon, the trainer, fantastic effort by her. Cambridge in New Zealand. Let's head down to Simon O'Donnell for the presentation of the Carlton Draft Caulfield Cup.
Ladies and gentlemen, time now for the official presentation of the 2001 Carlton Draft Caulfield Cup, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you the chairman of the VATC, Mr. Kevin Hayes.
Thank you very much, Simon. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we've just witnessed the running of the world's richest 2,400 metre handicap, and what I believe to be the toughest, as probably was proved again today. It's always taken a thoroughbred of great ability and heart to take out the Carlton Draft Caulfield Cup, and today's winner certainly had all of those qualities in abundance. Carlton United's first sponsorship with the VATC was in October 1979 with a race known as the Gothic Stakes, held on Caulfield Cup Day. 5 years later, in 1984, Carlton United, through their famous Foster's brand at the time, sponsored the Caulfield Cup for the first time. The Caulfield Cup in that year was won by Affinity. Prize money then was $325,000. This year, the prize money reached $2.25 million. Now, the VATC has been only able to continue to increase prize money, not only for this event, but for races throughout the season, due to the ongoing support of Carlton United, and the club is indebted to that company and its management for its enthusiastic and ongoing continuous encouragement. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my great pleasure to introduce Mr. James King, Managing Director, Carlton United Breweries, and ask him to introduce the Governor of Victoria, His Excellency, Mr. John Landy.
Thank you, Kevin. The Governor, Mr. John Landy, and Mrs. Landy, Minister of Racing, Mr. Rob Hulls, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great pleasure and a great honour for me to be here today on what is, without doubt, one of the great days of the Australian racing calendar. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for your kind words about Carlton United Breweries. It is indeed true that CUB has a long and proud history of the sponsorship of racing, not only in Victoria, but right through the land. And we are particularly proud of our long association with the VATC and the Caulfield Cup. And it's truly fitting that on your signature day, our signature brand, Carlton Draft, has the naming rights for today's classic race. A great beer, some wonderful horses, and a superb racecourse. A truly unbeatable combination. May I take the opportunity to congratulate you, Mr. Chairman, your committee, Mr. Peter Sweeney, and the Chief Executive and all those involved in the staging of not only today's race, but the whole week of the Caulfield Cup Carnival. The racing and the atmosphere just keeps getting bigger and better. And to the general public, who are the true lifeblood of this race, I say thank you for your ongoing support of Caulfield and for your support of Carlton Draft. Finally, and most importantly, I offer my sincere congratulations to the connections of the winning horse, Ethereal, the 4-year-old mare from New Zealand. The owners, PJ and PM Vella, and Peter will be accepting. Sheila Laxon, who has told me just now it's only her third win in Australia. To the jockey, Scott Seamer, and to the strapper, Karen Slavin. It's now my great pleasure on behalf of Carlton United Breweries to ask the Governor of Victoria, Mr. John Landy, to present the winning trophies. Thank you.
Your Excellency,
Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, a million thanks and great excitement. The pleasure made even sweeter by the little wait while we waited for the result of the protest, but I can assure you that we'll make up some time pretty quickly. A lot of thanks to be made, and especially to Kurt Stein and Macedon Lodge, who very kindly has accommodated Sheila and Ethereal for the last couple of weeks, and I've got no doubt that the wonderful facilities that he's offered there has helped us immeasurably in winning this race today. A special thank to the sponsors. There is no doubt that they play a very, very significant part in the development of racing all over the world, and in particularly here in Australia, and we're very grateful to them for their support of this particular race. I can't say enough in praise of Sheila Laxon and the team back home. I think the achievements that she's achieved in a very short training career, nothing short of magical, and she has my greatest admiration and respect, and I'm very proud of what she's done. Scotty Seamer, I think, he epitomises all that's good in racing. He engaged himself to ride this mare about an hour after the Queensland Oaks, and he's told me what he'll be doing all the way along the line, and I'm delighted that he has. It's a credit to him that he came to Melbourne early. He's dedicated himself to working out exactly what he needed to do to win this race today, and he did it in an extremely professional and admirable style, and I congratulate him for it. And if anybody deserves to enjoy the spoils of this labour, it's certainly him, and well done. A very special thanks to all our staff back home, both at the racing stable and Leon Casey back at the stud, that make these sorts of things possible, working day in and day out. And just a very special thanks to the club for putting this race on, and I'm delighted that we were able to win it. Thank you all very much.
And of course, congratulations must go to Sheila Laxon, who's made herself available throughout the last 2 or 3 weeks to the public and to this club, and has done a superb job in public relations, not just for the racing industry but for her country as well. Sheila, you turned the mare out in superb condition, and we're all delighted that she has won it for you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much indeed. It's been a marvellous couple of weeks here for me, and I love all the press that have hounded me since I've been here. I'd like to thank Peter and Philip Vella for letting me train their horse for them, to Scott for riding her so well and being such a good rider and working out exactly what he was going to do in the race, to my staff back home that are doing a wonderful job while I'm away, and thank you all, Melbourne, you're fantastic.
And of course, for the jockey of the race and also the jockey of the day, Scott Seamer, who picked out this horse some months ago, followed it through and has ridden an absolutely superbly judged race. Scott, congratulations.
Members of the VATC, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I've got a lot of people to thank, especially Sheila, Peter and Philip Vella for keeping faith in me, putting me on the mare. My lovely wife Louise for putting up with me. My manager Trevor Lansky. All the local people in Ballina. They've been true friends to me, and hopefully they enjoyed the Cup as much as I have. People in the northwest, New South Wales, Queensland, everywhere. Thanks very much.
So Scott Seamer, he schemed very well to get that ride, and he has won the Caulfield Cup today. Congratulations also to Sheila Laxon, Ethereal, the winner of the 2001 Carlton Draft Caulfield Cup. We'll be back with more from Caulfield right after this on Nine's Widewater Sports. Welcome back to Caulfield. That's the Caulfield Cup. A fantastic effort by Ethereal today, the New Zealand champion. And we saw a number of different angles of the Caulfield Cup in the stewards' room. Let's relive this year's 2001 Caulfield Cup, controversial as it was, from a few different angles on Nine's coverage of today's race.
Lights flashing, and they're off. And in a flurry, jumped a little awkwardly in the middle of the line. Sail of Century's going to snag over their heels in the early part. Primrose Sands is not showing as much dash as we expected early. She's going back, and it's trounced in front. from Celestial Show and Bush Padre on the improve. He might be in front soon. King Keitel 2 lengths away on the inside, followed by Ethereal. Hit the Roof's moving up about 3 or 4 wide as they leave the straight, followed by Carpstad, Wave Pastor Express the inside, and then Hill of Grace. Behind these, Sir Clive and Shot of Thunder. 2 lengths away in the field, then came Freemason around the outside of Sky Heights, and then Primrose Sands trying to slot in a flurry back amongst the tail enders, followed by Sail of Century, Curator Storm, and Big Patters last of all. Primrose Sands off and running in the middle of the field, and by the 1600 trounced by 2 lengths. In second placing, Bush Padre, Celestial Show tucked in third the inside, Freemason circling them, followed by Hit the Roof a length and a half further back, then came Ethereal, King Keitel the rail, in a flurry's off and running quickly, followed by Primrose Sands trapped out 3 wide, a length and a half past Express, Carpstead Way, and then came Hill of Grace. 2 lengths further back is Sir Clive over on the inside of Shot of Thunder. Then came Sky Heights, another 2.5 lengths to Sail of Century, Big Pat, and Curator Storm as last of all. They've gone quickly now, and in a flurry's dash right away in the early stages past the 1,000-metre mark by 3 lengths. In a flurry breaking the field right up. Into second placing is trounced, and then 3 lengths to Freemason, and about 8 lengths to Bush Padre. This is an amazingly run Caulfield Cup. Celestial Show on the inside from King Keitel. Primrose Sands taking off round the outside, followed by Pastor Express, Ethereal, and Hit the Roof. 2 lengths behind these is Hill of Grace, Sky Heights, and then Sir Clive, who's over on the inside as they start the bunch before the home turn, and then Shot of Thunder, Carpstead Way, Sail of Century, Big Pat, and Curator Storm in a flurry around the home turn in front of Trounced and Freemason coming, and here's Ethereal and Sky Heights off the track making ground. Primrose Sands is next, and then Bush Padre into the straight they race. Ethereal wide out's taken over the running. Sky Heights is coming after her. Celestial Show through along the inside with her run, and then Bush Padre passing the 200 metres now, and it's Ethereal, Sky Heights, and Celestial Show over on the inside. Ethereal, Celestial Show, and Sky Heights, 3 of them fighting out the race. Ethereal, Celestial Show, Sky Heights to hit the line. Ethereal won it by a short half.
Yes, Ethereal by a short half head, just thwarting Damien Oliver's chances of winning a 5th Caulfield Cup to equal Scobie Breesley's record. Just for the record there, we saw Jim Cassidy take off, and in a flurry he said it wasn't a tactic at all. He just couldn't hold the mare and had to let her go, and finishing 6th in a flurry. A fantastic race in, as I said, controversial circumstances. All right, let's go down and find out from Andrew Voss just what happened in the ring, and particularly with our celebrity punters, Vossie.
Yeah, well, Eddie, the Crown Challenge, a thrilling finish to that as well, because Michael Klim was on Sky Heights. Gian Rooney's on Ethereal in the protest, of course, and, well, Gian Rooney comes out the winner, but I'll go to the beaten brigade first. Michael Klim, 5 bets, 5 times 0 is 0. Well done.
Yeah, it's a miserable day actually, and no, I've had fun though. Not very often do I get a chance to come to the races, so no, it's been enjoyable.
Well, I'll be corny. I think you picked a winner with Gian here because she's got some idea.
Well, she's got all the money right now, hasn't she?
Well, let's go to the winner. $900. Started with $500, won $900 for the day, and your charity, Your Life charity, up there on the Gold Coast.
Yep. New Life charity. Hopefully they'll be very happy with that. I think I've got a lot of beginners luck on today, so I don't know if I'll try my luck anymore, but I think we'd probably like to split the money between Michael's charity, the Starlight Foundation, and mine. I think it's fair enough.
All right, nice gesture that. New Life get $450, the Starlight Foundation get $450, and that's all courtesy of Crown, Eddie.
Good on you, Vossie. Thanks to Crown, and thanks to Gian, and also to Michael Klim, and well done on their punting this afternoon. Unfortunately, we will not be able to show you race 9 from Caulfield today because of the delay with the protest and the presentation. It's been a wonderful day's activity here at the Carlton Draft Caulfield Cup. Let's have a look at where we'll be next week, and it is the Australasian Weight for Age Championship. It is going to be a beauty. The Carlton Draft Cox Plate Day from Moonee Valley. We look forward to it. Sunline versus Northerly from 12 o'clock. Check your local guides. That's it from Caulfield. I hope you've enjoyed the afternoon on Nine's Wide World of Sports.
This has been another presentation from Nine's Wide World of Sports.